we got into the David Njoku celebrity softball game. So just kind of talk about your experience and covering that and how that was for you.
It was pretty cool, man. It was a little nerve-wracking at first because when I first got there, they didn't have a media pass. But when I started to see people like from Channel 19, The Guardians, they also didn't have their pass. I was like, all right, I stopped stressing out about it. But then once I got in there, I got access into the locker room. So I was in there with Joey Gargano. Is that the wrestler from WWE?
Johnny.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Johnny, if you listen, I'm sorry. Johnny Gargano.
And
Johnny Wrestling.
Yeah,
Johnny
I was
Wrestling.
surprised, man. I'm bigger than Johnny Gargano. I need to be a wrestler, man. Like, I'm looking at him like, oh, you flying off all the top ropes on SmackDown, and I'm bigger than you.
And his wife, Candice LeRae.
Yeah, Candice LeRae. She was cool. She was pretty cool. She was pretty entertaining. And then Granny Smith and Russ Smith. I don't know who they are, but Smith. It was I guess they're like social media folks. Like,
I think they're like YouTube or something.
Yeah, she 96-year-old lady, bro, bunting a softball, bro.
Yeah, so John Kelly did her dirty.
Yeah, John Kelly did her dirty, man. Waited till she got all the way
so
there
close
on base. But no, in the locker room I saw them, Bernie, Miles walked in. Miles is, I don't know, man. He's individual. He walked past me and gave me like this awkward look. I was like, but no, Miles is cool. It was cool. And then after that, we went to the media portion. And that's where like the Mary Kays, Tom Withers, all the the big media, as I call them, they were all there and asking questions. I kind of stood back and just kind of soaked in like what they were doing, how they moved. Just kind of took it as like a learning lesson, just kind of how they operated and stuff like that. It really wasn't any like great questions. I'm not great. I ain't gonna say great, but it wasn't any questions that like stood out to me that like, I don't know. I guess like that I wanted to report on and stuff like that. But after that, we got to the game, and that's where like all the fun was started. Everybody was BSing around because we was waiting on Travis Kelce, and by the time he got there, they had started the home run derby. And man, I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen the guy that walked in, no warm-ups, gave everybody a high five, no nothing, just picked up a bat, smacked 7 home runs to make it to the finals. It was him, Josh Gordon, Kareem Hunt, and what's the backup tight end for the Browns? Akins.
Jordan,
Akins. I did not know that he was a former baseball player. Like, he had the form. Yeah. He was hitting balls, and I was sitting there talking to Njoku. Like, yeah, he was a former player. I was like, what? And man, he had the perfect form and everything. And Kareem Hunt, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, a guy extremely athletic, you would not know it. Like, Kareem Hunt had the event run, but Travis Kelce is just Travis Kelce, ultimate athlete. Kareem Hunt had 10 home runs. Travis Kelce hit one like at the last second to win the home run derby. And then we got to the actual game. I feel like David Njoku picked his team based off vibes. Myles Garrett picked his team to win. They were up like Myles Garrett was up like 8-3 after the first inning, and then they got up to like 13-3, and then they got to 20-5, and then they just played around the rest of for like 2 more innings, and then they called it. But it was a cool overall event, man. I'm not gonna lie, like to be able to see Nick Chubb walk out, Travis Kelce walk out, Deshaun walk out, and see how the fans like the ovation that the fans gave them, like. I feel like we're in for a solid year this year because it was nobody like they showed every player, former player like Josh Gordon, Mac Wilson, like they show all of these guys love, man. So I feel like I'm starting to see the tide turn, man. Just that being at that event alone, how season may turn out.
So how nervous did everybody get when Deshaun collided with Zaire Mitchell-Payton?
I mean, from my angle, I didn't really think too much of it. I didn't even know it got out, honestly, till we left. But I didn't think too much of it because he bounced right back up. Like he was trying. Him and Zaire was trying to catch the ball together. Deshaun, the ultimate athlete, and he collided with him, jumped right back up. But I'm surprised nobody got the video of David Njoku trying to imitate his best. Aaron Judge trying to steal a home run and fell right over the barrier. I was dying laughing when that happened. But
they confiscated all the videos of that.
But no, man, it was a pretty dope overall event. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they would have fed us. I was hungry. I'm not gonna lie, but it was pretty dope, man. I was very, very impressed for my first time to be there after hearing about it. You hear about those events so many years. The name changes. I mean, it's been Jarvis Landry softball game, Greg Newsome softball game. It always changes, but to actually go to one, it was pretty dope this year.
It was Joe Hayden before that.
Yeah. Joe Hayden. He had it for a couple years.
Yeah, he did it for a while.
Yeah, it was cool that we got in to cover that, and hopefully, we get to do it yearly now.
For sure.
It'd be awesome.